Was it Queen Lily who founded Amazon Lily? The title of chapter 1156 in the manga is Idols. There's a high chance Oda took this title obviously from literal real-life idols, similar to K-pop. According to Google, an idol is a person who is greatly admired or an object of worship. Since we already know that the women of the Kuja pirates are naturally beautiful in appearance, it only makes sense to call them idols. We can clearly see that they are literally admired by everyone. Based on what Boa Hancock said, strength is equivalent to beauty in Amazon Lily, meaning that for the women of Amazon Lily, strength is synonymous with beauty. Now, the narrator in the latest chapter mentioned that if Roger, Garp, and Rox D. Zebek were famous pirates in their own era, then the Kuja pirates are on that same level of fame. Yes guys, that's how popular this group is. People literally see them as idols. In fact, their wanted posters are sold at very high prices. And if you think that the Kuja pirates were only famous back in the old era or were only seen as idols back then, you're wrong, because up to now, people still admire them at that same level. The evidence we have for this is the cover story of chapter 966. If you notice, during this time Charlotte Lola was getting a haircut at a salon, and if you look closely she was holding a magazine. On the cover of that magazine was none other than Boa Hancock. So the fact that this magazine with Hancock on the cover came from a beauty salon proves that, to this day, the women of Amazon Lily remain famous in the beauty world. Now let's move on to the past empresses of Amazon Lily. Let's start, of course, with the oldest one, and by oldest I mean way back 900 to 800 years ago. In chapter 1084, King Cobra introduced us to the Queen of Alabasta during the Void Century, Nefertari Lily. Many people say that because of the name Lily, it's possible that Nefertari Lily herself was the one who created Amazon Lily, which I personally agree with. If we go back to chapter 1084, King Cobra mentioned that after Nefertari Lily went to Mary Jawaz and refused to live there to join the 20 kingdoms that defeated Joy Boy, she suddenly vanished without a trace. In my opinion, it's possible that Nefertari Lily didn't return to Alabasta, but instead went to another island that was possibly isolated from everyone, which we would later come to know as Amazon Lily. The reason for this is because Lily likely knew that if she returned to Alabasta, Imu Sama would only destroy her hometown. We already saw what Imu did to the Leluzia kingdom. He completely erased it. I believe this was exactly what Nefertari Lily was thinking. If she went home, she would only endanger the people of Alabasta. So instead of returning, she might have gone to a hidden island that would be difficult to find. It's possible she discovered an island in the Calm Belt, this being Amazon Lily. But what could connect Amazon Lily and Alabasta to support the theory that Nefertari Lily was the one who founded it? Well, we know that the #1 animal worshipped in Amazon Lily is the snake. This is clearly seen in the island's design. Even the empresses there have pet snakes. And in fact, the design of their ships includes snakes as well. Now, little do most people know that Alabasta is heavily inspired by Egypt, something Oda revealed in SBS Volume 17. We can see it in the structures, buildings, and even in the clothing of its people. This country is clearly Egypt-inspired. And in ancient Egypt, the snake was also used as a symbol in their artifacts and royal regalia, often seen on their headpieces. This is very similar to how Amazon Lily worships snakes. On top of that, the name of Alabasta's king, Cobra, literally comes from a snake species, the cobra. So there is indeed a clear connection between Alabasta and snakes. Snakes that also have a deep connection to Amazon Lily. Now let's move on to the mysterious illness of the Amazon Lily empresses, love sickness. I personally think that the one who first experienced and started this illness was none other than Nefertari Lily. Yes guys, I believe that the man Lily fell in love with was Joy Boy himself. How? Let me explain. We all know that in the current era, the modern Joy Boy is none other than Luffy. And right now the Empress of Amazon Lily, Boa Hancock, is in love with him. Before Luffy, during Garp's era, the one portrayed as the main hero was obviously Goldie Roger. And who fell in love with Roger? It was revealed in the last chapter that it was Gloriosa, another former Empress of Amazon Lily in her time. Now, if Nefertari Lily was indeed the very first Empress of Amazon Lily, and she fell in love with Joy Boy, then this connection makes perfect sense, since we can already see a pattern forming. But then, Kuya Ina, if Lily was truly in love with Joy Boy back then, why did she join the 20 kingdoms to overthrow him? Shouldn't she have sided with him instead? The answer to this can actually be found through Gloriosa. Yes, it's portrayed that Gloriosa was in love with Roger, but why did she side with the enemy? Why did she join the Rox pirates, who were Roger's enemies? In my opinion, whatever reason Gloriosa had for siding with Roger's enemies could be the same reason why Nefertari Lily joined the enemies of Joy Boy. And since Lily couldn't leave the island, she had chosen Amazon Lily. Because she was hiding from the world government, it's likely that she lived out her life there, and eventually died on that island. This would also be where the Kuja tribe first began. One more piece of evidence that supports the theory that Nefertari Lili truly founded and created the Kuja of Amazon Lili, later becoming its first empress, lies in her very name. The meaning of Nefertari is the most beautiful one. This meaning directly connects to the Kuja tribe, whose main defining trait is beauty. The empresses of Amazon Lili are all renowned for their beauty. So in summary of our topic, just like Gloriosa, who sided with the enemy of the man she loved, Roger, the same scenario happened to Nefertari Lili 800 years ago. She also sided with the enemy of the man she loved, Joyboy, by joining the 20 kingdoms that defeated him. Later on, when Joyboy died, she realized the mistake she had made by taking that action. Instead of returning to Alabasta, she chose to isolate herself and eventually ended up on an island in the Calm Belt, where she founded a new nation. This nation would later be named after her, Amazon Lili. Because of her personal experiences with men, particularly with Joyboy, Lili implemented a strict law in her new nation. No men were allowed to set foot on Amazon Lili. This law was followed by the generations of women who succeeded her on the island, and, up until now, is still being enforced. Anyway, that's our topic about the unique island of Amazon Lili. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to hit that like button, and of course, go ahead and click the subscribe button too. That's all. Peace.